Live from Studio 6B in the Fimplejamat Recreational Center for the Fashionably Exasperated, it's Pran Funkels Live. And now, join us for lots of prank phone calls.
Pran Funkels.
Pran Funkels. I'm here, but just for a couple of minutes. It's
Welcome
Cody.
to the show, folks.
It's Cody speaking there. It's Mike on the soundboards and speaking too, probably. And myself,
Hello?
Patrick. I'll just be here for a few minutes. Go ahead.
I was going to say that's going to be it tonight on the cast and crew of Pran Funkels. The cast slash crew. That's hard to say, especially if you're starting to get high.
Cast slash crew. Cast slash crew.
I'm a manager at Cash Slash, and this is my crew.
I work
for
across
me
the
at
street
this-
at the Price Axe Murderer. Those prices a better lookout because I got a personal vendetta. I'm gonna murder him.
We haven't seen him in the chat lately. Maybe
Price.
he got arrested.
Price.
Price axe murdering.
Yeah.
Price mass murderer.
BB's here. BB says I see some smiles out there tonight.
That's spoofing?
Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, that's interesting. Somebody mentioned the toothpaste trick in the chat, and then BB's.
What's the toothpaste trick?
I don't know. I'm guessing it has to do with the loading
Oh, for PS4?
progress bar, because I've referred to that on the show a lot as toothpaste going through the tube.
I thought it was putting toothpaste on the disc to fix scratches.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Is
makes
that
sense.
really what it is?
That's what I assumed he was talking about.
I mean,
Okay.
I could be wrong.
there used to be these disc repair kits, and it was basically just like, yes, a type of wax that would just fill in microscopic little,
Yeah.
scratches or whatever, and you just put it, and then you'd put it in a machine where it would smooth it out nice and.
So
Anyway.
did those actually do any? Did those actually work? I
I
always wondered that.
I do know that. Well, I don't know.
I can imagine the thought process on why, like, it would not enter. The eye wouldn't get as much like reflection or whatever when it hit the scratches. I guess
Yeah.
is the idea.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It kind of skips at him. BB says I was just quoting Bruce on Family Guy. I see some smiles out there.
Now, Mr. E. Hamburglar, what did you say? I was just starting.
I think
to
he
read
said.
it, and then you.
I think he just.
retracted
I think he retracted it because he misspelled something, or said sometimes the scratch discs won't. Discs work better. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's okay to make mistakes. You don't have to retract them.
So I had not here. We're perfectionists. I had GTA Vice City for the PS2, and I was playing it. I brought the system over to my girlfriend's house back then. It's back in like 2003.
Bragger.
Yeah.
About having a girlfriend and GTA Vice City.
In 2003. Yeah. So I had it set up, and it was like I had the actual game system's like kind of sitting up on a dresser sort of situation. Said that because I didn't want to put it on the floor.
It's like dresser
And-
damn near killed her.
Ah. And-
damn near price chopped her.
Like, basically the cord got tripped over and the whole thing like flipped off of there, and the disc ended up getting like fucked up, and my girlfriend said, "Oh wait, I know this video store, because those things still existed, has a thing that will repair these discs. Like it says they repair games," and so she took it, and then it didn't work, and that's because those are like dual layer, and like the top, you could see the top where the top actually had like a chip out of the paint. That's how bad it was, the fall. I'm lucky that the PS2 still worked, but yeah, it was like, I guess the people at the thing were like, no, it got into like one of the the extra layers or something. I don't know, but so anyway.
Yeah. It was like a chunk out of it or something.
Yeah. So yeah, basically
Pran
took a
Funkels.
chunk out of the top. So BB says I tried.
1 hour with one of my CDs.
BB says I tried putting toothpaste on a used Metallica Binge Purge CD. That box set. Yeah, I never had that box set, but I knew a lot of people who did. It helped a little, but not if it's scratched really badly. The CD I tried, yeah, if you had just some basic scars on it, I think it would. The CD I tried looked like someone used it as a hockey puck. Yeah, that's. Yes.
So that binge purge reminds me of
Binge and
something
purge.
I saw posted online. And I was going to call it a meme, but then I realized that might be getting into teacher lady territory where you refer to anything.
Any
that's
image on the internet is a meme.
amusing that
As
you
a
saw
meme. Yes.
as a meme.
Yeah.
But it was a picture of like a movie theater. What do you call it? Marquee.
Uh-huh.
And it said "Boss Baby Purge."
Okay.
But speaking of memes, that just reminded me of something else. So I was like, my storage on my phone has been like full for a while, as tends to happen on Android phones.
Okay.
So I was going through and like deleting everything that I could and clearing all the cache. Is it caches or caches?
I say cache.
Okay, I've heard
Caches.
the no-go guy say cache.
Okay.
But anyway, there's like at least on my phone, there's like a thing where it suggests things that you might not need to delete, or things that you might want to delete that you might not need. And it has different like sections and how it describes, and like one of them is
Dick pics.
That's a good one, Mike. That's a good one. No, one of them is memes. And what's funny is it shows you like a few examples of what it has decided are memes.
Okay.
And like you can see like 2 or 3.
Okay.
And I haven't clicked on it, but I probably should and just see what else in there. But they were either all of them or 2 out of the 3 were just pictures that we have for Pran Funkels videos.
Just decided
like
those are memes. That's funny.
of a character.
That's great.
Actually, I want to see if I can, because I can't remember specifically, but I'm going to see if it'll do it now. See if it'll. It probably won't, since I want it to.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's 4 pictures I can see. Okay. One of them is, I'm going to have to click on it. It's a soundboard, but I forget what the name is. And it won't tell me, so never mind. It's a soundboard that BB, I think, suggested a while back, and we did of like a little kid that's confused or something. Anyway, it's that picture.
The Jake Maltesta, or whatever, and his mom.
I think so.
Yeah, it's an old soundboard. Yeah.
So then the next one is the bum from UHF.
Hey, mister. Yeah.
Looking at a real neat. Watch. Or no, he's looking at a penny.
Yeah, a double-dyed.
The next one is Max Wright.
Max.
Just a still shot from Alf that I.
Why am I a meme, Alf?
Uploads. And then next to that is
a meme of me with a Coors Light can, Alf. Go ahead.
And the next picture, the 4th and final that I'm looking at here, is the Alf with his shirt off.
Yes.
That I used for an upload. So it thinks those are all memes.
That's great.
So there's your
for some
update
fucking
on that.
reason. Or is it for some reason?
I mean, it was sort of show related, so I thought I'd talk about it.
Yeah. So BB says Jake Maltesta is from the movie Silent Night, Deadly Night. I thought that kid looked
Okay.
familiar. I know I've seen that at some point. Yeah.
Is the soundboard from that?
No, no,
Or
no.
is the
Soundboard's just
Oh,
some
okay.
kid and his dumb ass mom.
But is that the name of the soundboard?
Silent Night, Deadly Night?
I am Jake Malatesta.
Yeah, so why is he saying that if
No, the picture that's associated with that soundboard is from Silent Night, Deadly Night. A kid from
Oh.
Silent Night. Yeah. No, the voice has nothing
So-
to do with the movie.
the kid's name in the movie isn't Jake
No,
Mal-
no.
Okay.
But that kid who's talking's name is, evidently.
My mom's son.
He sounds like he might be a little challenged. I don't know. Or he just talks really slowly. Who knows?
No.
He sounds very 8-bit and
Yes.
compressed.
Sounds like he was recorded at 22
Baud.
kilohertz or something. Whatever.
I'm just kidding. I know that baud is a
Yeah,
speed
that
of
is
data
the speed
transfer.
of data transfer. There's no actual band faster than 1200. The rest is all compression.
I took as many computer classes as possible in high school, I think.
Yeah.
I think I took every one that they had.
Anything
they
above
didn't have-
1200 baud is compressed
They didn't
packets.
have a did they have a programming class?
They did for a while,
well,
but
I didn't take that.
by the
'cause
time
I think you had to not be flunking math
See,
to take it or something.
when I got to 9th grade, they had an art 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I thought, oh great.
Seems excessive.
Well, it's yeah, exactly. We don't need all this art, but so I thought, well, it's great. There's an elective for me for the next 4 years, and then as soon as I completed the second year in my sophomore year, they cut art 3 and 4. So yeah, and I think that might have happened with the programming classes or something. I think once we got further along, it was like, we don't need all this hooey, all this mumbo jumbo. We need a bunch of, fucking, I don't know. I'm not gonna say some disparaging things, but you know what I mean. It's like we don't need a diverse workforce. Fuck this. We need a bunch of robots to just fucking churn out whatever bullshit we need.
Yeah, there was a time when it was a joke to be taking a class on using a computer.
Yeah. So, but there was definitely
when-
there was a
when we
computer
were
program.
kids,
There was
it
like
was-
computer programming 1 and 2, and you had
So
to.
I didn't take that because I thought it would be
Well, no, you had to.
hard.
You had to do computer literacy first.
Oh,
so,
okay. So I took that. For
Yes,
sure.
and I did too. And then I think like the next years after that, the shit after that got, computer programming got like cut or something, or
Yeah.
something like that. The classes after that just got cut. So from education. So
Well, at the time, Windows was out, but we were using DOS computers.
yeah, with Lotus 1, 2, 3.
Windows had been out for a while too, at least when I was doing that. So I was learning how to use something that was already obsolete.
Yep.
Yeah, Lotus 1, 2, 3, the
that was-
spreadsheet.
Yes, that was basically
program.
their version of Excel or Word or
Yeah.
something back then.
Excel.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Go ahead and thank the patrons, and I'm going to go ahead and sign off unless we need to discuss anything else. Oh, I'm not going. I will be off the next couple of weeks. Of course, I'll be on Classic Game Night Fridays when we come back on August 6th. All new shows August 6th. If you don't know what Classic Game Night Fridays is, it's our gaming channel that Justin and I do. Just search Classic Game Night Fridays, and go over there and subscribe. We'll be back with all new shows. We took a 4-week break, which will be over here and a little over.
Just type Go fans.
Yeah.
Type
We'll be back on
Go.
August 6th. And,
Classic Game Night Fridays on CompuServe.
that's right.
Thank you very much.
So I'm going to be out of town or unavailable for at least for Pran Funkels the next 2 Saturdays. So it'll be August 14th.
now what
so
about
I'm back.
Friday night?
Well, you said you're gonna do. I think the next Pran Funkels is gonna be on July 30th, Friday night, correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
the plan.
So
Letting the
take
audience
note.
know here too.
Take heed, bitch. Pran Funkels is going to be on Friday night. Friday night, not Saturday night. Friday night this next week. Can we have our friends say, take heed, bitch?
Take heed, bitch.
So Cody's going to be hosting that, and it's going to be on Friday night.
Wait, so you're unavailable to host?
That's
on that?
right. I will not be
Okay.
able to host. I'll be.
Fucking
Well,
bullshit.
Well, I don't know. On Friday, I might be able to do it Friday night. I'm sorry.
I'm just
going to be out of
we're-
pocket
We're
for
still
the
not
next 2
sure
weekends.
if my computer.
Yeah,
will
I can
still
probably
handle
host on Friday night.
hosting. The last time I tried, it worked,
Yeah.
and I think the only slowdown issues were due to using
Yeah.
Chrome.
Actually, the thing I have is on Saturday night, so I could probably host on Friday night, July 30th will be the next episode of Pran Funkels, and there will be nothing Saturday night, so don't expect shit. Take heed, bitch.
Bitch.
As Chris Farley
But I will not be.
would say, don't expect diddly squat.
So, but I won't be around on the.
I would yell that, but I can't.
Right. So I won't be around on August 7th, though. It'll be August 14th before I'll even be back. I'll be back for the Classic Game Night Fridays on August 13th, too. So 6th and 13th. But,
Mr. E. Hamburglar says C:/ capital Fred, capital Herbert.exe.
good stuff.
Is that a regular slash? I think it is. Is that
Probably.
right?
It's either that or a backslash. It can only be.
Backslash is the one in website links, right?
Let's say hi to everybody real quickly, and then I will move on, and you can do the donations. Nick Brissett, if you're still here, Nick Brissett was in the chat at 10:49. So, Sims Moyle. I'm not sure if that's a person who's been in here before, but welcome. Was here at 11:38, so they may not be here anymore.
I might need to hire you for your services.
Yeah, might need a Moyle. Do some chopping.
Yeah, that's where I go to buy real estate. Moyle Lynch.
Moyle Lynch. Here for the comments is here. And of course, BB is here. Mr. E. Hamburglar. Mr. E. Hamburglar. And that's everybody that's chatting right now. If you're not chatting, then welcome and say hi.
Well, I need to change mine from top chat to live chat, and everyone listening should do that as well.
Yep, change it to live chat.
Listening live.
So I'm gonna take. Oh wait, BB's got a quote here. It says, "Whenever I hear of a basic computing class, I think of that Simpsons meme with Ralph Wiggum on a Coleco computer saying, 'Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.'" Yes, that's that Super Nintendo Chalmers quote. It just is really, it's stuck with me over the years. He calls Superintendent Chalmers Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Oh yeah,
Ralph Wiggum. Ralph. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. And he's on a Coleco. He's on a Coleco. What was that called? The Atom, I think, was the Coleco home computer. So
I don't know.
Scanner.
Let's talk about ColecoVisions.
Let's talk about vans. So Nick Brissett is still here. Hey, thanks for sticking around. So Cody's gonna I'm gonna sign off, and you guys give me a call. Give me a call.
Speaking of pedophiles, I was watching.
Okay, big build up to this. We're all uncomfortable now. Go ahead.
Watching a film that came out in recent years today, and I gotta be honest, I was expecting Jim Carrey to be in it, but
Peter Lilly is
wasn't.
Here. Peter Lilly, go ahead.
It was called Joker.
Yes.
And well, speaking of pedophiles, there's a part where the they decided to use the Gary Glitter song.
Oh boy. Yeah.
That one song.
Yep. The one song that everybody knows, the basketball playing song.
So like I've always like, in recent years especially, just been like bothered by that. Like when I would hear it at sporting events and stuff. Like I don't want to be reminded of
a pedophile. Yeah.
Of some pedophile. I mean, I'm not trying to get controversial here, but I know it's an unpopular opinion. I simply don't like
music by
pederasts.
Pederasts.
I like rape.
No, but anyway,
what's a pederast?
But it seems like they've kind of curtailed it. Like, yeah, I haven't
heard it so much.
But in this movie, the Joker,
they
used that song, and I was wondering, like, did they intentionally do that because
he's a creep?
Yeah, because it's supposed to be fucked up anyway.
Probably.
And was it, or did they just want to use that song there? I don't know.
Good
but
question.
It's that's a part of the movie that I didn't enjoy, obviously.
Yeah, I can understand why.
I would feel similarly if I saw a new movie and it had "Don't Stop Believing" or "Believe in" it.
Yeah.
That would piss me off.
Probably. Yeah, because it's yes. We don't need to hear that song. Not that anyone in Journey was a pedophile, but yeah, it's like.
Well.
Or is there something I don't know about? I've forgotten.
I mean, they all had haircuts that might
indicate that.
But I guess it was.
It was the 80s.
Yeah. It was the 80s. Everybody was a pedophile.
Everybody did cocaine. Everybody was a pedophile. Come on. I'll just put everybody in jail, I guess. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some.
And also, Mr. Marcus J. Maron is in that movie.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, and I think I remember him talking about it on his podcast, but I'd forgotten. So it was like, it was a fun surprise. I'll tell you that.
BB says the drummer for Journey, Dean Castronovo, beat the shit out of his ex-girlfriend about 10 years ago. So there's that, Well, if you want to feel
18?
bad about the song and you don't hate it enough. No.
Well, that's not a bad thing to do at all.
Yeah.
Now, just dig it out. I'm just trying to be a little bit more like shock jocks here.
Shock jock.
Unpopular opinions.
Well, unpopular opinions.
Here comes the part of our show we call unpopular opinions.
Unpopular opinions. We don't really care for the post office because they're very slow. Whoa. We're going to lose some listeners over that, but we don't care. Anyway.
I went to the post office the other day, and the woman that was behind the counter that was working, that I spoke with, and handed some cash and some coins to send a package. She was not very attractive. I did not get an erection looking at her while standing in line at the post office. Can we just say that? I can say that much. Can I say that on the radio?
I don't know if you can say that on the radio.
I did
Can we
not.
Say that?
I did not get my pee-pee did not get larger and harder. Can I say that? Aww. Well, it is adorable. That's what I've been told. Take it out about it.
Classic Rag on Day. BB says...
I hear the Hot 97 FM's air conditioning is running in the background.
We don't have a soundproof room like normal.
Well, we used to, but we've been moved to the brood closet.
Moved to the basement with the furnace. Oh boy, those
You know
guys.
what? It gives me a place to cook my hot pockets, so I'm not complaining.
So that's right. Just set them right up there on top of that steam boiler. Just let them warm up. Takes about 3 hours. But that's about as long as our morning show.
Speaking of which, we're gonna call the bug scuffle later.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Cool.
just kidding. I'm giving her a break because she got so pissed off at a soundboard. It was obviously the wrong choice to call her with a soundboard.
Did I?
First
Have I
time
heard this
ever
call?
she got shitty with us. So.
Was it last episode? I didn't.
No, it was a while. It was
Okay.
a few back.
A bug scuffle. So, Peter Lilly says, didn't care for the way she handled your mail package. I didn't care for the way she handled my package, dog. Get it?
Did she put too much tape
we
on
missed
it?
a golden opportunity there for a joke, and Peter Lilly caught it.
And she put too much packaging tape on it. You wanted to go bareback? Fuck her without a rubber?
With a rub. Well, that's right, a rubber. That's what Dick and Nog call condoms. Rubber.
What is the...
It's just such a...
Scumbag. That's what why would you call it a rubber when it's a scumbag?
It's obviously a
full of scum.
scumbag. It's a bag. Put a bag on that thing.
Look at all that scum. Look at all that scum in there. You know, if I have half a mind to pull this thing back like a slingshot and shoot scum right in your face.
How many ounces of scum would you say are in there, in that bag? I'd say a good 3
Easily
or 4.
2 to 3. How many cc's? Dick and about it. 10 cc. I love Dick and about it.
All right. So, BB says she should have treated his package like it was first class. Whoa. See how easy it is to make dumbass jokes like these guys? Not that you guys in the chat aren't funny, but, no, I mean, it's just, yeah, it's kind of why we do those characters. Just to,
you're no soupy Sam.
You're no Red Skelton.
You're no John Whitman. He wrote a bunch of episodes of Bewitched. When you watch those credits on those shows from the 60s, and it's all like John Smith,
John Thompson,
George Brown,
Jack, and you know who's a producer on a lot of those old shows, Gilligan's Island included. It's either executive producer, maybe even director. I don't think it was a director, but he's evidently a big time producer. Jack Arnold.
Oh yeah.
You see that on Gilligan. If you ever watch any Gilligan's Island, you're gonna see Jack.
I had my meaty fist in a lot of things in the 60s. I'll tell you that.
I always make sure to
Vietnamese faces. Wait a minute. I was in a Korean War. I'm starting to forget.
I like to interrupt them. I liked back in the day. I liked to interrupt them episodes when they were shooting, just to make sure that the skipper had enough hair on his arms there. Getting in there.
He was the arm hair supervisor.
This ain't believable. Look at that. There's not much hair on his arm. Well, I mean, there needs to be a very copious amount of hair on his arm. Anyway, I don't do Jack as well as you do Jack Arnold.
Yeah.
Yes, Jack.
Copious amount of hair.
I guess if you can apply that word to hair, I don't know, but yeah, BB says I was going to say Jack Arnold, but I was only joking. No, Jack Arnold is like there are more old shows, probably whichever network that was, CBS, whoever, I think it was CBS did Gilligan's Island. Like, he was a producer on a bunch of shows, like in the either late 50s and 60s and stuff like that. You'll see Jack Arnold.
You would see his name on Barney Miller.
It's possible. Yeah, it's highly possible.
I could be wrong, but I can picture it like in the credits of that.
Yeah, Jack Arnold. Well, it's usually he's got his own. He's got his own title card, so he was like a major, evidently a big time producer.
Oh, like a production.
Yeah,
logo thing.
Well, yeah, no, not like he was not a production company, but he had his own, like it was his name only on the screen at a time. He wasn't listed with others, as producers.
okay.
It was like producer Jack Arnold or director Jack Arnold. I don't know. We could look this up if we really wanted to.
I never even thought that much about that, but
yeah,
I'm sure there was a lot of planning that went into how many names
right.
on the screen. Yeah, I guess the less names on the screen, the more important those people.
Right.
Well,
yeah.
I guess it's common sense, I guess. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up Jack Arnold producer right here. So here you go. So
yeah, look up how heavy are this guy's arms.
Jack Arnold, the it says American actor though. Hang on a second here. See, Jack Arnold director. So he's known for
actor, director.
Yep.
Writer, enthusiast.
So I think he was the director of
wrestling.
Gilligan's Island episodes or something. So well, let's see here. Just looking around here. Maybe I don't know. This may not be the same Jack Arnold. I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to figure it out too.
Well, let's say I'm going to put Jack Arnold, Gilligan's Island. Yeah, there we go.
Michael McKean tweeted.
It is the same Jack Arnold.
His first actual credit on IMDb, and it's for, I think he wrote the music for something, for some commercial or something. But he points out that because his middle name is in the credit, that it's not included on his actual acting IMDb
Who is this?
page. So there's
I'm sorry,
Michael McKean.
Okay, so he wrote.
So the first thing he ever did was compose or write music for something.
And that's
the oldest.
And IMDb doesn't recognize
it
it because his middle name is in there.
It doesn't. Yeah, so it's on a separate IMDb page by itself.
How fucking stupid. That's crazy. So here's this is the same Jack Arnold. His actual name is Jack Arnold Wax, Waks. Grew up in New Haven, Connecticut. As a child, he read a lot of science fiction, which laid foundations for his interest in science fiction. During World War II, he was a member of the Army Air Corps with the intent of becoming a writer, but he instead was a member of the Signal Corps, where he learned techniques of filmmaking from filmmaker Robert Flaherty. Dropping his last name, sound more professionally, later became one of the leading filmmakers of the 1950s. Science fiction films including It Came from Outer Space, Creature from the Black Lagoon.
I have not heard of any of these.
No, Tarantula and The Incredible Shrinking Man. Yeah, so he's pretty famous. He also worked successfully.
That happened. I got the pool the other day. That happened to me too.
Whoa!
Incredible.
The creature from the Black Lagoon attacked you, and then you shrunk.
Lagoon was.
It was the creature from the Blue Lagoon with.
Well, Bertha came over, and the lagoon started getting more and more gray due to the. Filming.
Brooke Shields was so hot in that Blue Lagoon movie that came out a few years ago.
Jordache jeans. Ever see that thing?
He also worked successfully in television through the 50s and 60s with several episodes of science fiction theater: Perry Mason, The Fall Guy, Brady Bunch, Gilligan's Island, and Wonder Woman.
Now, can I just point something out real quick?
He also directed a few made-for-TV movies, such as 1980s movie Marilyn the Untold Story. He died of
doing what he loved.
Arterial
sclerosis. His meaty fist into a Noid. While eating a sirloin steak.
So there's Jack Arnold. He died in 1992.
I was going to point out that we're making fun of Dick and Dong because they're talking about the Brooke Shields and the Jordache jeans and all that, and how out of date they are.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also talking about Jack Arnold and what he did in the 60s, you know.
Mhm. Yeah.
So it's like I think we're being hypocrites here. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to stop doing the show.
Yeah. Shut it down, folks.
I mean, we're making fun of this wacky radio show, and we're actually worse than it is. So it's worse than Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yep.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
I'd heard of that show and I didn't know any fucking thing about it. And the other day I was like, oh, it's a woman? Yeah. So that's how much I knew about that shit. I just knew it was some fucking thing where a doctor popped fucking giant zits or something. I don't know. I really don't give a shit. I mean, but
it's the best show to eat while you're watching. Well, you know where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
The best. I was gonna say watch while you're eating, but it's a good show to eat also.
Uncle Jesse is here from yeah. He's here from Full House. He's saying some interesting things here. Hey. So he says Dave Goulier always showed his balls to the Olsen twins. Well, I don't know who this Dave Goulier guy is, but he definitely wasn't.
Jeff Goulier.
He definitely was not a cast member of Full House. But, all right.
Do you remember that?
We got to move on because I got to go.
David Letterman episode where he had Madonna on. I think it was the guest. So
yeah, really old, and she made him very uncomfortable. It was a famous episode. That's another famous one, kind of like the Crispin Glover one. She started talking about peeing in the shower, and he was like, no, okay, let's not talk. Like he kept trying to redirect her, and she was saying, no, it's healthy or something. Yeah, it was, and he was just grossed out by it and kept trying to get her to stop talking about peeing in the shower.
What I remember is he was probably saying Buttafuoco a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, that was that was more like mid-90s. What I was talking about. What I was talking about was probably early 90s.
Different episode.
Yeah.
So he kept saying it, and then he was like, "Wait, isn't that a weird name or something?" And then she was like, "Well, it's better than Buttafuoco." And
she just said
I think they actually bleeped it, or on our feed of it.
Yep.
But of course, you knew what she said.
Yes.
They just kind of muted it out or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just a random thing that I just.
Right. That's funny. Well, and that reminds me of the news radio joke that they made based on that. And you know that, right? There's probably a clip on here. I'm going to open up where I'm using Google Chrome, which eats up a shitload of resources. So I'm opening up a tab here, and hopefully it doesn't fuck up things. I need to stop using it, but let me see. It's news radio. Yeah, it's like this is kind of a famous thing. I think I've played this before, but here it is right here. If the audio's good, I hope.
Stay tuned for a
Whoa! Somebody's dumbass bullshit.
What's going on, guys?
Matthew, I think you mispronounced that guy's name a few times.
What? It's Joey Butter. No, it isn't Matthew.
Let me get one without somebody's dumbass music in here. Hang on. Let me see if I.
Well, I mean, that was the gist of it, right?
Pretty much. Hang on a second here.
Well, Buttafuoco to you too, Matthew. Well, Buttafuoco.
Oh, that's a yarn. Okay, all right.
That sounded like Fuchs.
Yeah, it was. It was Stephen.
It's Mr. Stephen Rutabaga.
Okay, I have no fucking clue what's happening here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, basically.
Somebody was about to.
Andy Dick's character on news radio comes out of there and they say, "I had," and it's like, "No, it's not. It's Buttafuoco." Anyway, so.
Yeah, I do remember that now. I used to watch that show religiously. It's weird to say that if you're not a religious person.
Yeah.
Because it kind of means that you're not. It doesn't really mean anything if you're religious about a TV show, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you are you following me here.
Yeah. It's I'm gonna have to take off. So
what would Jesus do? He would tell you to fuck off. That's what he would do.
Thanks for those parting words.
Yes. What would Jesus do? He would tell you to fuck off, folks. I think we got that when we were calling Manasseh or something, right? One of those religious lines, and somebody told us to fuck off. Yeah, or not literally, but basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
In so many words.
Yeah, in so many words, go fuck yourself. So
Uncle Jesse in the chat says, Steve Urkel fucked Kimmy Gibbler. And I'd like to say something that Toby usually says. Or do you have that, Mike?
Toby.
Yeah. Well, what's the quote? Put it in the chat so we know.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Pictures or it didn't happen. Yeah. Yep. Surely.
Pictures or it didn't happen.
Oh boy, I gotta see these pictures.
Oh, Kimmy's Gibbler. Look out for that.
I gotta see that Gibbler's gobbler. Gibbler's giblets.
It was according to Uncle Jesse here, it was a TGIF fuckfest. So it was a TGI fuckfest.
You're saying that, not him.
Yes, I'm saying that. Just according to all this stuff here.
TGIF.
All the youngsters were fucking, and Bob Saget was standing in the corner shitting his pants, evidently. So.
It sounds like a joke that Bob Saget would tell, but not about himself, of course.
Well, all right, I'm off, and yeah, give me a call when it's time to wrap the show. Okay? Would you do that? All right. Have fun, and don't forget to tip your waitresses. No, thank all the patrons.
I was about to do that.
Okay. All right.
Uh-oh. This show just got Mandeled.
You've been Mandeled. Mandel.
Could you play that again for me?
What is that from?
Could you play that again?
Could you play that again for me?
Is that the man who needs cookies?
What was that? What is that from?
I don't know. That's what it sounds like, though.
Is that like a recent episode that happened?
Is that from? Yeah, is that one of our calls?
Yeah, that's something that I've quit.
It sounds like just a creepy guy. Just could you play that?
Could you play that again for me? Me making cookies right out of my ass.
I mean, you could just.
It sounds just like it. Yeah. Sounds just like him. You're making cookies right out. Oh.
We make some cookies right out of our asses. Could you play that again for me?
It sounds a lot like him.
Do you know what? You don't know when that's from, Mike?
Give me a second. I'll look it up.
Could you play that for me? And the Cookies guy is doing a voice too. The Cookies guy, actually, isn't the Cookies guy he was called back and the soundboard was played to him and he just thought it was funny and was like, "You guys are great," in his real voice. Isn't that the guy?
Well, I don't know.
I feel like I won an award or something. Or am I thinking about a different soundboard that says that?
I got it from December 21st, 2019.
Oh, wow.
Could you? That's a long time
Not
ago.
too old.
Could you?
I think it must have been like a creep. That's what I'm gonna guess. It was one of those creeps that we call that will stay on the phone indefinitely. And like we were playing clips and stuff, and he just was like, "Could you play that again?"
All right. Good night, guys, and just like I said, give me a call. And thanks
Okay.
everybody. Thanks for your support and tuning in. And I'll see ya on
Don't
August.
let the Falcons make you look too much like cooked spaghetti.
Well, I've been told that there's not much I can do. I'm gonna look like cooked spaghetti. You're gonna look like cooked spaghetti. Nice.
That was a good transition into that.
Yeah, perfect.
How'd
All
you
right.
do that so fast? How did you get louder so quickly?
Yeah. I don't know.
You're gonna look like cooked spaghetti.
So, all right. Okay. Just yeah. See you a little bit, and yeah, I'll probably I can probably host the Friday night show. I believe. We'll see. I should be able to host.
Well, I can have the band play you off if you're ready.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Good night, everybody. Oh yeah. Ooh. Good night.
Well, it's about time to make some Pran Funkels. I think we've been on for quite a while now. But we do need to thank our patrons on Patreon. Are you ready to do that, Mike?
That is correct.
Redacted, love you a lot. Jimmy. Machete.
And now my soundboard ain't working.
Donathan Wongathan. Chris Wimberly. Jessica. And Mr. KBBBBBBBBBB7. Love you a lot.
Hello. This is Hector.
Normally Hector would have had some things to say to you, but his soundboard is having some
I'm having
difficulties.
problems with all my soundboards tonight for some reason.
Okay. I was going to say another, just another public service announcement. And I mentioned this recently on the show, but I had some dental work done yesterday. So if I sound a little weird, more so than usual, or if there's mouth noises that are, unpleasant, I apologize. But I might not fully be recovered from the whole situation. So, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say, I guess, about that.
Did he make you co-host?
Patrick, yes.
I'm gonna have to reset my computer and try to sign back in, see if that helps it, because a lot of my shit isn't working.
Okay, well, that sucks. I was gonna make a call. I was gonna make a call and let Mike do it so I could step away, because I really need to.
Well,
but I can play something if that's. Are you there, Mike?
Yes.
All right, so I need to re-add your other account.
You're gonna have to give me a minute. I'm gonna reset the computer.
Okay. Well, let's listen to a song. How about that?
Sounds good.
I think our audience would like to hear that. I think they're dying to. Here we go. Pran Funkels. Live?
Live.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were there. Do I need to add, is your computer restarted?
Not yet. I'm almost done.
I was going to go ahead and make a call while we're waiting. I have a pretty big list that I compiled. Seems like my voice is having some problems tonight also. But I'm going to make a call here.
Thank you for calling Cherokee Casino and Hotel West Salem Springs. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it.
I did not recognize that as a valid entry.
Thank you for calling Cherokee Casino and Hotel West Salem Springs. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. Press 0 at any time for the hotel operator. For hotel information, please press 1.
That's what I did.
To respond to an invitation, please press 3. For hotel reservations, press 1. For the hotel...
I did not recognize that as a valid entry.
For hotel reservations, press 1. For the hotel...
Wait while I transfer your call.
Maybe it's... Hello?
Thanks for calling Xylone. How can I help you?
Hi, my name is David.
Yes, and how can I help you?
My brother had phoned you a few moments ago.
And his name?
His name is Robert, and he told me that I should call you back.
Okay, I've not spoke to Robert, but...
Are you sure?
Yes, I am pretty positive. But what can I help you with?
Don't urinate on my leg and tell me it's raining.
How can I help you, sir?
Did you speak with him or didn't you?
Not to my knowledge. I do not remember speaking to a Robert, no. Did he talk to West Silone? I'm not in West Silone personally. I'm in Catoosa.
I believe so, yes.
So, do you need to speak to somebody at West Silone?
Don't urinate on my leg and tell me it's raining.
Sir, is there anything I can do for you?
I believe I've asked you already.
You asked me if I spoke to a Robert, and I said I don't think I have.
Well, I also
Is there
asked
anything else I
you
can do for you?
to please not urinate on my leg and tell me it's raining. Can you accomplish that for me? Okay. Well, I've never done that character in a call before. That was a Pran Funkels first. Are you there, Mike?
Yes.
Did you hear that?
I did. I don't think she liked it.
You think she did?
I don't think she did.
Okay. I kept waiting for like some really good response she was going to have. You know, I was already envisioning you, recording it and playing it later in the show.
It would have been nice.
But I think it was entertaining, even if she didn't say anything that interesting. It was kind of fun just to try to say it without laughing and anticipate what she was going to do. Okay, so I need to step away. Do you want me to call that number back? And
That's still not back on yet.
Okay.
This computer fucking sucks.
Would you like to do a voice call?
No, thank you.
You've done it before.
I'm still trying to get all this shit going. Sorry.
Do you have a? Oh, all right.
Oh, well, shit.
Folks, that character is based on a real guy whom we've tried to call, and we've played some of his commercials. Actually, maybe I can find that while I step away. You can listen to it. Let's see. There it is. Okay, I think this is a playlist.
Legal advocate for the injured and disabled since 1968.
Most insurance companies have a policy they don't want you to know about. The don't ask, don't tell policy. Slip, trip, and fall cases are among the most difficult to win. As a result, your truly good neighbors will take out MedPay. So at least your doctor bills are taken care of. Here's the kicker. Insurance companies don't volunteer that information. So if you slip, trip, or fall in a business or a house, ask the insurance company, do you have MedPay? Because if you don't ask, they won't tell. Insurance companies, your day will come.
Oh, wait.
I am sick and tired of these insurance companies telling you what good neighbors they are and how you're in such good hands. If your car is totaled and you owe more than it's worth, they give you the lesser amount, and you continue to pay a finance company the difference. You're an innocent victim, you're paying on a car you don't have, and you probably can't afford another car. Don't urinate on my leg and tell me it's raining. Insurance companies, we're going to court.
Barry Glazer, legal advocate for the injured, disabled, and...
Oh, urinated upon, I think he says there.
That first one might be right. Okay, real still. Thank you, sir. Okay. All right, picture's rolling, sound's rolling, stand by. Bring that paper in. All right, this is take 2. Here we go. 3.
I'll be right back.
If you've been the victim of medical malpractice, you're looking at your doctor's worst nightmare. Unnecessary stents, unnecessary defibrillators, diagnosing cancer that's not there.
I'm Barry Glazer. I'm an attorney. I've been an attorney since 1968.
I came from nothing. I'm rich now. Money is secondary to me.
I'm based out of Federal Hill, South Baltimore. I've lived in Baltimore my whole life.
I'm in it for vengeance.
TV advertising has drawn a substantial amount of my business. The ads are a little different.
Damn geckos!
They're kind of unique.
Be peed on lately?
I get a sponsor on the street.
Don't urinate on my leg and tell me it's raining.
I write them all myself.
Insurance companies, we're going to court.
Some people might expect me to be aggressive all the time, and I'm not.
Nobody is more greedy than insurance companies.
It's only when something occurs that that might set me off.
He was always for the little guy. He always was. My name is Earl Ingram. I've known Barry since we were 14, 15 years old. And like I said, even back in the day, he would help us out.
When I first started practicing law, and throughout the years, primarily my clientele were blue-collar, low-income, which is where I came from and which is who I identify with.
We all grew up in a neighborhood where it was mostly working-class families.
It was a rough neighborhood.
All the parents wanted their sons and daughters to move on, and want a better life for them. And not all of us could get to college.
And I was also in a gang. The weird thing was I was in It was sort of a gang. It wasn't a formal gang like they have now.
People had their own turf and bikers and this, that, and the other.
It was like a group of rougher guys.
But Barry was able to go through law school.
So I hung around with that group when I would come home, and then when I would go to school, I was in a...
Pran Funkels. Sorry about that. I'm not...
See if you can let my other account in now.
What was that I just played?
It's like a behind the scenes, I guess, of how rough and tough he was as a kid, running with some gangbangers and...
That's what it looked like. I just wasn't sure if it was going to be some parody type thing, which I didn't want to play while I stepped away, so I'm glad it wasn't. Okay, so you're ready to be added?
Yes.
Okay. You're added?
And hopefully this was off or something.
Hopefully some of your soundboards will work.
So.
Peter Lilly says Toadald, spelled like Toad, A-L-E-D. Toadald. Has your car been totaled? Somebody in our chat at one point, not tonight, but in a previous episode, said that he was like the real Saul Goodman, which I agree with. He even looks quite a bit like him.
Go. Give me a call. Okay.
Okay. I'm just reading BB's comments and laughing at them silently. Well, not silently, but to myself. Is it not working?
No.
Folks, if you'd like to watch the video that you were hearing part of, it's on YouTube. It's called Barry Glazer, Attorney at Raw. That's a pretty good title. Like Dick a Dog in the Morning. That's not an Asian man mispronouncing that.
No, I dick pic.
Honey.
Wish we could call that gift card scammer. All right, you ready to make a call?
Yeah. Some of them are working.
I was trying to... This is the big hall.
All right, here's that.
I promise you on everything, babe. I'm not calling you.
All right, here's a different place, similar to the last one.
Welcome to Southland Casino Racing. We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Welcome to Southland Casino Racing. We are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Sports Bar and Grill, Bourbon Street Steakhouse, and World Market Bistro are open for your dining pleasure. Be sure to catch all the action with sports betting down in our sports bar, and we also offer live greyhound racing 5 days a week, Thursdays.
Yeah, that's great.
Welcome to Southland Casino Racing.
Click pause. All right. Let's just move on past that, because they just want you to listen to a commercial when you call them, I guess. I don't know why they even have a phone. So this is another Pran Funkels first tonight. We've had plenty of driving like assholes, DLAs, And we've had a smattering or a splattering of DLDs, which is driving like dipshits. And this is a Pran Funkels first. We've got a PLA. Pran Funkels parking like asshole. And this was today. And this particular truck was parked pretty much diagonally across a parking space in front of a Quick Trip, which may or may not have had
dick pics.
Yeah, but seriously though, like their front right corner was like taking up a triangle of the spot next to it. So, and this almost seems like a company that we've called before for driving like assholes, but since they parked like assholes, we're going to call them again if so. So here we go. Want to do this, Mike? If we get somebody?
Yeah.
Thank you for calling Elite Pool. Normal business hours are Monday through Friday.
Hello.
I think it's time for a Pran Funkels.
Thank you for calling Elite Pool. Normal business hours are Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
The voice messaging service has not detected a message. Please start recording your message after the tone.
Hello? Hello?
We're going town to town collecting 16-ounce shakes. Hope your head's ready to gobble.
If I don't know where you are.
Oh, I'm in the downstairs toilet, Mom.
I think you're sicker than a dog.
Well, apple butter's on my nuts.
Thank you.
Well,
Message
that's not a
free or hang up. To delete your current message and record a new one, press 1. To listen to your message, press 2. To mark your message.
Hello? Hello?
We're going town to town collecting 16-ounce shakes. Hope your head's ready to gobble.
If I don't know where you are.
Oh, I'm in the downstairs toilet, Mom.
I think you're sicker than a dog.
Well, apple butter's on my nuts.
To send your message, press 3 or hang up. To delete your current message
3.
and
Well,
record
that's
a new
intuitive.
one, press 1. Your message has
3.
been sent. To access the voice portal, press the star key. To
Hot
repeat
and
the
horny
statement,
guys would
press
like
the
to
pound
access the
key.
boys portal.
Good time.
You know, like half that board, or 75% of that board isn't working. Like all of my, for some reason, all my soundboards, like part of them aren't working.
Perhaps you shouldn't own an Apple product. Thank you very much. It's Windows. Another. Is it?
Macintosh.
Thank you very much.
My name is Jennifer. Honeycomb.
No. Good. Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Now, this is another place. We're going to call a place right now.
similar to previous places that we've called.
On Racing Casino Resort. Our casino is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I did not recognize that as a valid entry.
Thank you for calling Oaklawn Racing Casino Resort. Please speak the name or the department you are trying to reach.
Gordy Brown.
There are 2 matching names.
Courtney Graves.
Is that correct?
Gordy Brown.
I mean, yes and no.
Courtney Graves.
Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Transferring to...
Courtney Graves.
Wait while I transfer your call.
I don't like wheat. Do you think Courtney's in her office right now?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Courtney Graves.
Is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Why? Well, I
got a fizzy stick in my pants.
Why?
I'm sorry, is this Claudine's phone number?
Yes, sir.
My massage oil never showed up in the mail.
Well.
Your message has been sent. If you would like to try an
I wanted to
extension,
hear it.
you may do so
Goddamn.
now. Goodbye.
Beg your pardon?
You had 0.5 seconds to try that extension. And then it's goodbye, bitch. Okay, this next number, I believe we called a long time ago on the show. And I don't remember what happened. I'll say I don't.
The service you are attempting to use has been restricted or is unavailable. Please contact customer care for assistance. Message WA00165.
Alright, so normally those 2 letters are the postal code for whatever state the number is in. And in that case, that was an Oklahoma area code, so it should have not said Washington. That's weird. But you know what's funny about those is it's one of those, like, you keep thinking you're going to predict the next word that it's going to say, and it just doesn't. It's like using every possible... Like they got out a thesaurus because they just wanted to be different. They were like, well, that's these new things called cellular phones, and we have to do this differently than regular phones. So we can't just have the do. We've got to have don't. And on our error messages, we need to get out a thesaurus and just change every word from those other disconnected recordings to some other word so that we're not accused of trying to be... We want to distance ourselves from your grandparents' telephone, you know? Do you think that's...
Call rejected.
Oh, okay. I guess that's a better way to put it.
No routes found.
Actually, I want to try that again to see if we get the same result. Sorry, folks.
The service you are attempting to use has been restricted or is unavailable.
Bitch, you can't call this number. I think that's what he's trying to say. Okay, moving on.
Casino, this is Jordan. May I help you?
Hello?
Hello?
All right, now who are you?
It's Saracen Casino. This is Jordan. How may I help you?
Everything's all right?
I'm sorry, what?
So, everything's all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. You're all right?
Yes, ma'am. Can I help you?
I hope you're all right.
I'm sorry?
Are you in trouble?
No, ma'am. Are you in trouble? Like,
Everybody from me? Well, yeah, we're not in trouble.
do you
Oh! Hey, I got a brainstorm. Are you back home?
ma'am, do you need help or?
Yes. Yeah, can you speak a little louder, please?
Ma'am, do you need help?
Yeah. This is Saturday, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, today is Sunday now.
Yeah, and well, I think it's Saturday.
Ma'am. Like,
Yeah.
do you need help or?
Yes. It's not Sunday. Here I was thinking I had to go to mass.
Okay.
I don't have to go till tomorrow. Huh?
Oh, I was laughing throughout that.
Oh!
That guy did not know what to make of her or him. Is that is that a woman?
Yeah, it says it is. Confused old lady.
Okay. I always thought it was, but I've heard people say that it's not or think that it's not. Yeah, that guy just did not know what to make of her. Ah, well, I enjoyed that. I'm seeing BB in the chat and Peter Lally.
LALLY.
BB says, the cervix you're attempting to use is restricted, possibly by a chastity belt. Message NF. BB's had a lot of good zingers tonight in the chat. I gotta tell you. Peter Lally says, I'm going to give you some money for a party dress. And what is that?
That's another soundboard quote, but I can't remember which one it is.
BB ate his Quaker Oats before the show.
Which soundboard was that off of?
Well, if you're asking me, I don't know.
That's
We had Netpaw in the chat said sounds like DuckTales. And if you're talking about the video game music earlier, you possibly might be talking about the same composer that worked for Capcom. Who worked for Capcom? Excuse my horrible grammar. But it was a Capcom arcade game from probably the same year. Well, I think it was the year before. I think DuckTales came out in '89. The NES version that I'm talking about, of course. Anyway, it's possibly the same composer as the song that we heard on the show, but that was not from DuckTales. Obviously, because it was 16-bit. So do we want to call that guy back? Are you there, Mike?
Yes, that would be okay.
Mike, don't leave me at the wheel. Don't leave me unattended.
I was trying to find that other soundboard. It seems like I had it at one time,
but before we went on the air, I was talking about my dental visit and how I had never been put under or whatever you call it. This was my first time. Mike, have you ever gone through that?
being put under type deal. Yeah. Well, yes. Once when I was 18, I had all 4 of my wisdom teeth taken out at the same time.
Oh, okay.
And went through the same thing. Mine didn't go as well.
I guess mine went pretty well because I'm here doing the show. My speech might be more impeded than it normally would from stuff, but this was not the exact same situation, but along those lines. And it was pretty interesting because they gave me the gas mask and then they put an IV in, and I think that was my first IV. But they were like, what kind of music do you want on? And there was some kind of unidentifiable, to me, classic rock. And I didn't know what band it was or anything. And then they were like, one of the people that are putting the pudding. Anyway, they were like, who is this? And the other woman looked at the whatever was playing it and was like, oh, it's the Grateful Dead. And I thought to myself at the time, that makes sense, because it was classic rock that I couldn't immediately identify because it doesn't get played constantly on classic rock stations. Anyway, so, and then I thought, it was fitting, if I'm going to get high, might as well have the Dead going, And it seemed like, and here's another thing, it was like 30 to 45 minutes went by, but it seemed like a couple of minutes. And it seemed like the same song was still going, and it could have been the same song if it was the Dead. Or it could have just been another one of their songs that sounded exactly the same. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying it's, that genre it kind of, a lot of it sounds pretty similar.
That's fair to say. I think Dead fans would probably agree with that also.
Yeah, I'm not saying that I don't like it, because I like jazz, and I hear a lot of that music, that a lot of those songs sound like the same song. Anyway, let's make another call, eh?
Yeah. Why not?
Do we want to call that?
Yeah, we can try back if you want.
If you want to keep using that lady on him?
Yeah, let's see how similar does she sound to.
I'm going to send you a Hanukkah present, okay?
Could probably pass for that too.
iClone Animations is in the chat. Love you a lot. One of our related channels, I believe. He's got a certain peely individual on his avatar. He says it'd be funny if they played the Pran Funkels hold music as you went under. Yeah, that would have been interesting. I was thinking about Pran Funkels though, as I went under, to be honest. And debated about talking about it on the show, but it was something that I thought about, like that I was, one of those thoughts that you have when you think it's a remote possibility I might not wake up. And amongst those thoughts was Pran Funkels, and that I thought, well, I'm glad I did that. And I'm glad to keep doing it, because I'm still here. Nope, I did not get Mandeled. It was not time for Where's the Graham Reaper to come get me. And yeah, maybe I don't know. Is that normal if you've never been put under, to be worried about not coming back?
It's always in my head, I would think.
I think it also.
That's the only time I've ever been put under. So.
Well, I definitely thought a lot about it. There's possibility you might be allergic to something, and things might not go well from there. Especially when you're allergic to a fair amount of stuff. But that was a decent experience. It was nice to not experience the stuff that went on. I'm pretty sure nothing sexual happened. But
a lemon party.
How would you know? I mean, your mouth has been stretched out and stuff has been shoved in there to make sure your jaw stays open. I don't know. I mean, your lips are probably going to be chapped when you get out. Okay, let's make a Pran Funkel. Sorry, folks. The anesthesia might not have worn off yet. Did we make that callback yet?
No, we did not.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
Also, I had a prescription for Lortab, which I've taken a few times ever, but yeah, it's not anywhere near as enjoyable as just the old classic weed. That's Nothing compares to you.
And now we got a dog is gonna sing karaoke.
No. There we go. Call back.
You are first in the queue.
Hello?
Who's the vicar?
You are
First in
first in the queue.
Terribly sorry.
Uh,
Fancy a fish and chip.
yeah. What's... It,
You are first in the queue.
I'm waiting to get me fish and chips, mate. I'm not sure what accent I'm trying to do here.
yeah.
I apologize to the New Zealanders for sounding exactly like you. Just kidding. All right, coming up next, we have a driving like dipshit. And I have got to tell you, folks, the most common reason, as you might imagine, for driving like a dipshit, or the most common occurrence of it, is being in the left lane on the highway and going under the speed limit with car after car going around you on the right. That's almost always, if it's a driving like dipshit, it's either that or they're just going really slow.
Fucking son of a bitch!
Or they're just going really slow on any given road. Or they're taking a really long time to get into a parking space. I think you get the idea. So this one in particular was in the left lane going really slow. If it ever dials, it's probably time to
Canada.
Reopen that window. Okay, I'm going to reopen that window.
I'm having a hard time finding boards that work.
I've gotten several calls.
Sounds like that one does.
Just like the first
Hello?
couple said, like half of it doesn't work.
Are these flash or HTML?
Nah, the HTMLs. And it's like every one of them.
Well,
when they all worked fine.
We got Simply Limp Dick Pics.
Simply Limp Dick Pics?
Let's see this. God damn it.
That's what the man said.
Huh?
Simply Limp
No.
Dick Pics.
So, huh? And your name? Well, you. I can get big of your call.
It's in none of the yeses, none of the nos. The fuck?
I cannot get this number to dial, and I know it's.
No, not easy. Can't be. Be more forward. Hello. Somebody from this. Is this a joke? Excuse me? Say again.
It's time to do the Pran Funkels test call of the week.
This is Oklahoma City Weather Now.
The time and temperature weekly word is from 2 Chronicles 7 verses 13 and 14, where God addresses the sins of his people and calls on the people to turn to him. If I shut up the sky so that...
Yep, same one.
Fucking bullshit.
I was just checking to see. It's been the same weekly word for about 6 months or so. Each time I think about his word, my microchips all go absurd. That's interesting. That's a phone number off of an actual vehicle that drove like a dipshit, and I saved the number, and it just will not dial it. So let's move on to the next number in the list. This is another place that's like a place that we've called before tonight.
Thank you for calling Cherokee Casino and Hotel Roland and Cherokee Casino Selisaw. To speak to an operator at any time, press 0. To be connected to...
Yeah, deja vu.
I did not recognize that as a valid entry.
Thank you for calling...
I did not recognize that as a valid entry.
To be connected to Cherokee Casino and Hotel Roland, press 1. For Cherokee Casino...
I did not recognize that as a valid entry.
To be connected to Cherokee Casino...
Okay.
Cherokee Casino Hotel and Roland, this is Robert. How may I help you?
There's too many of them. Who is it?
I'm sorry.
My name is Roger.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
There's too many fecal remnants on my toilet seat.
You said you're having issues. Are you staying in a room?
Yes, there's too many of them. I counted them, and there's 18, and that's one too many.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 sec.
I draw the line at 17 fecal remnants.
Yeah.
Can I help you?
Yes, who am I speaking with?
This is Shelley.
Well, I had a problem with the restroom.
Uh-huh.
There's too many of them.
Are you at... Huh?
There's 2 of them.
Are you at home?
Too many fecal remnants on there. One
Are you
too
at home?
many. Absolutely
Where are-
not.
Do you need an ambulance?
I don't know, do you?
Well, I don't, but do you?
I need less fecal remnants on my toilet seat, please.
You need a what?
There's one too many of them. I've got 18 I counted.
One too many toilet seats?
No, one too many fecal remnants on it.
Fecal redness on it?
Remnants.
What? Well, what do I need to do about it?
Have someone wipe them off, please.
Oh, okay.
I have a Dillon Doubt account on my crosshatch. I plugged my Texas Instruments into that tube television set on the dresser, and it didn't work.
2 television sets on the dresser.
No.
And clean the toilet?
Is it? How come my ColecoVision doesn't work on it?
How come your television doesn't work on the toilet?
ColecoVision. You dummy.
Oh, ColecoVision.
Coleco.
Well, I'm not sure.
They made that the Donkey Kong.
They made the donkey kind?
Yeah, they stroked his deal.
Yeah. Well, do you
Gotten
need
a
me to call
better
some
move.
help for you?
I'd like you to help me.
Well, I can't help you because I'm at work right now.
I thought that was your job.
Are you at the casino in a room?
Yes, ma'am.
What? Okay, what room are you in?
The Gilderman's guy's room at Remington.
Is he in a room? Wait, hang on just a second.
Who are you talking at?
Are you in a room at the casino?
Absolutely.
What room are you in?
The Gilderman's guys. He's got a Halloween costume of a horse that he keeps trying to get me to put on, and I don't
Oh
wanna.
no. Okay, well I'll talk at
It's
you
got a
later,
hole
okay?
in the front
Bye bye.
crotch and the back crotch.
That was too much.
Well, that was fun. It's really trying to convince her it was a legitimate old man that was crazy.
I'm watching my program, my thing that I record with, and I like to keep track of where I want to go back to when I want to take a sound bite from something. And every time I try to remember a number, she'd say something else that was even funnier.
Should I put a star by that in the list?
Yeah.
I'll put a couple.
That was pretty good.
All right, coming up next, we have... Well, he's got a fake sounding name. I don't want to say it. But we've called him before, and I think Patrick, I don't know if he ever answered, but Patrick left him a message. This is the crypto expert. So, do you want to do this? Uh-oh. Mike, are you there?
Hello?
Yeah, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Just got an error message.
He had they sound like a hick.
All right. I guess we can't call that number. It's got that weird pop-up that makes it almost look like your internet went out. So let's move on. Here's another place that's like one of those other places.
Fecal redness on it?
No. Thank you for calling Choctaw Casino Hotel. If you know your party's extension, you may...
I know my party's extension like the back of my extension. It's a pretty good one-liner, eh? Okay. That was odd. Better call them back.
So, thank you for calling Choctaw Casino Hotel. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. Or choose from the following options. Press 1.
Guy sounds like he ate some mushrooms before doing that recording. Dee Dee knew exactly when they were going to hang up mid-ring. Okay. Well, moving on in the list. This next one is driving like dipshit. I believe this was also a left lane farther around her. This is a water damage, water removal company, so I thought if they answered, it could be a good one to call. Slack, wake up and answer the phone, please. Okay. How long was that? Was that a long time, Mike? Seemed like it
Yeah, it
rang
seemed
for
long enough.
quite a while.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's move on. Let's call a... Oh, well, this is a gas station, I think.
Cash Magic, this is Chrissy. How can I help you?
Hello?
Cash Magic, this is Chrissy. How can I help you?
I think somebody used your telephone. Do you know an older man? Does an older man live there?
The only people that are in here is I have a young man that's a customer and my husband.
He had they sound like a hick.
Maybe you're. I only have 2 people in the store and nobody has used my phone.
Somebody had called here and left a really awful message.
I'm sorry, baby. Nobody has used this phone.
I got like
You're actually the second phone call I've received tonight.
It was like this drunk hillbilly old man.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No one has used my phone.
Do you know what I mean? Like a hillbilly.
I'm gonna have to let you know. I'm gonna have to let you go, baby, or put you on hold.
Whoever this person is, tell them not to call this number again, or I will have to investigate it and go further with it.
Let's give her a call back.
I get halfway into the call, and again, half the board ain't fucking working.
It was working, though.
I mean, I was able to make good out of it.
All right, you want to call her back?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'm going to step away. Hopefully this goes okay.
Cash Magic.
Hi, who is this?
This is Cash Magic.
Something is goofed up with our telephone, and I can tell you that whenever, and I speak with my mom quite a bit, and for, a pretty good amount of time, sometimes even a couple hours at a time, usually in the evening, and this has been going on for years, where after I've been on the phone for, I want to say about an hour, all of a sudden my phone just disconnects, and then I have to call her back, or she has to call me back.
Okay, well, this is Cash Magic, the truck stop.
I don't know, if it's your husband or it's your boyfriend or what.
Ma'am, this is a store. No one has used this phone. Please do not call back.
Blah, blah, blah. I live alone in the woods. I live here alone, and this is really weird. So I don't know what's going on. Talking about chocolate chip cookies and peanut butter cookies. Hello? Hello?
What the fuck?
Pran Funkels? What happened?
She listened to me ramble on for a minute, then just got mad and told us to quit calling and hung up.
So not a good progression.
Yeah.
Should move on, I guess. Okay, so what's that?
I'm just cussing at all these fucking soundboards that ain't working.
I think we both need brand new computers. If you'd like to donate to Pran Funkels, there's a PayPal and a Patreon link in our description. If you'd like to contribute, helps keep the show going, and we use the donations to upgrade our equipment. All that jazz. Jazz Wimberly. Ready for another Pran Funkel? Mike, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is... It's a scammy text that some people received and posted online. That's where I saw it. It's a text message. Well, I'm not going to go into detail. We're just going to call it. And it's probably not going to work, but it's a scammy flammy number.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
A whippersnapper ate my goblin in the trash can last night. My penis has bumpy things. There's a couple of doodads on it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanking you for telling her that. She'd like to hear that.
I mean, of all the places to have a couple of doodads, Grandpa's dick. Probably a good one.
Damn it.
So, I believe last week, or maybe it was the week before, Pimply Gents texted us, and I sort of read the text on the air, but I didn't read it accurately. It says, "What the fuck us your problem, dumbass?" Question mark. It's possessive form with no apostrophe. 11:15 p.m. and you keep calling. So let's call Pimply Gents.
Hello? Hey, what's up, man?
I'm gonna give you a call back, man.
The person you are calling is currently unavailable. Please leave a message after the tone.
Unavailable. All right, next number in the list.
For calling Bovada. Please listen closely as our menu options have changed. Remember, you can always find answers using our new and improved help menu. Make sure to check out www.bovada.lv/help. For questions about using Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash, please press 1 and our blockchain experts will assist you. Please keep in mind, only questions about Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash can be assisted using this option. For questions about a recent deposit, or if you're having trouble making your deposit,
Please enter the phone number listed on your account, starting with the area code, followed by the number sign. You entered 405599142. If this is correct, press 1. If
It's not.
press 2.
But let's go on.
Thank you for contacting Bovada customer service. Due to the ongoing COVID-19
Thank you for
pandemic,
contacting.
our phone service is currently unavailable.
Thank you for contacting the recent chocolate juice.
Or our comprehensive help center for answers and updates.
Fecal redness on it?
Inquiries. Our customer service agents can be reached
This is the
24/7
reason
by
guy's
live
wife.
chat or by sending us an email. We appreciate your patience as we continue to assess our ability to restore phone service in the future. Thank you for choosing Bovada. Stay safe.
They made the donkey kind?
Okay. All right, so we got a text from Pimply Gents just now, and it says, "Are you stupid?" Question mark. Now, I'd like to respond and compliment him on his punctuation. But we also got a text from a number. I'm going to look this up right now. Okay. Yeah, this is from the scammy number that I was trying to call. So they're texting me now. And they sent me a picture. And it's some hot chick.
Dick pics?
So I'm going to text them back and see if they can please speak on the phone.
How come your television doesn't work on the toilet?
I think that call was a treasure trove for Mike.
Some good stuff.
I wonder if I have Magnum in trouble, because I definitely need to send it to this individual. I do have it. Okay, that's good to know. That sounds made up, but okay.
That sounds made up, but okay. What zip code, please?
And what was that last call doing?
Okay, I'm hearing giggling now. This is a prank call, I assume?
Well, I'm calling it back now.
This call appears to be of an inappropriate nature is being recorded for law enforcement purposes.
For calling Bovada.
This call now.
Please listen closely as our menu options have changed. Remember, you can always find answers using our new and improved help menu.
Please enter the phone number listed on your account, starting with the area code, followed by the number sign.
I mashed the hash.
You entered
405599123.
If this is correct, press 1. If not, press 2.
Water.
Thank you for contacting Bovada customer service. Due to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic, our phone service is currently
You're the reason that chocolate
We
you
encourage you
cannot
to check out
answer
our
the phone.
Bovada community or our comprehensive help center for answers and updates.
That
For
chocolate
account
you.
specific inquiries, our customer service agent can be reached 24/7 by live chat or by sending us an email. We appreciate your patience as we continue to assess our ability to restore phone service in the future. Thank you for choosing Bovada. Stay safe.
And on that note, I'm going to disconnect. You enjoy your evening and be safe. Good night.
Was that from tonight?
No, that was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Okay. Okay.
I think
now
y'all
we
called
have...
her Mrs. Poole.
Oh, that's right. Well, here's another driving like asshole.
When done, or for delivery options, press the pound sign.
Paddington Bear.
Nothing has been recorded. Record your message after the tone. Simply...
Are you there, Mike?
If you're involved in a dispute, don't take the law into your own hands. You take them to court.
Paddington, padding, Paddington, padding, Paddington, padding, 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 Paddington, padding, Paddington, padding, Paddington, padding, 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 Paddington, then bear.
Yes.
What episode is that from?
Oh, I think that one's a little older. Let's see. June 10th, 2018.
Okay. That was an interesting time. So this scammy person that sent the hot chick picture, I said, "Can you speak on the phone?" They said, "Cool to meet you. This is so insane, but you sound really kind. You're not a psycho, are you? LMAO. Winky face."
Hasn't this happened before?
I'm sure it has. Now
Something similar.
Telling them that Magnum is in trouble.
Needs help.
And if I get another response, they'll get a picture of a naked man on a tractor. All right, so let's call this number.
Yo.
Hey, man.
Yo. What's up? Who's this?
Hello. This is
Hello?
Bert.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Who is this?
Hey, you called me. I was wondering that too.
I'm Bert Monday. Why are
Okay.
you upset?
I didn't hear you straight up.
What is wrong?
Nothing's wrong. You called this number. I don't know who this is.
I work on a switchboard at a motel.
You work for a switch at a motel? Well, I'm just hanging out with a buddy in a shop, you know.
Can you put your husband on the line?
My cousin? No, my cousin. He's in Florida. He's got a nice boat.
Put your husband.
My
your
wife.
husband. I want to talk to him. Put him on the phone. Give him your phone.
No,
I
sir.
want you to
No, sir.
the phone.
No. I can't
Let me
understand.
talk to your husband.
I thought you would.
I want to talk to your husband for a minute.
You want to talk to my husband?
Yes.
I'm a fucking man. Who the fuck are you?
On the line. I want to talk.
Who are you? I ain't got no husband. What's your fucking
Put
problem?
your husband
Who are
on
you?
the phone.
Hey, you called this number. Look, man, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're probably drinking, man. I'm kicking back a couple cocktails too, but you know, bro, it's all good. You got the wrong number. Ain't no problems. But no need for any bullshit.
May I speak, please?
It's a phone. You know, it's a phone, not a dick. Don't shove it up your ass, dude.
Yeah, I understand. You bitch. May I speak?
Bro, seriously, man. Hey, it's all good, man. If you got the wrong number, right? But hey, if you're from Tennessee, you got any moonshine, dude? You want to meet up and have a drink?
Put your husband.
You let girls down there?
Your husband at home?
Husband? Hey.
Can you give me drugs, please?
I can't understand you. Sit the dick
What
out.
drugs are you talking about?
Sit the dick out. I can't understand you.
Your husband. I want to talk to him. Put him on the phone. Give him your drugs.
Man,
so I can.
Man, spit the fucking dick out. I can't fucking understand you, you stupid motherfucker. Spit the dick out. All
I
right,
want to talk to your husband about the drugs, please.
I've got some Jack Daniels. It's number 6.
No,
You ever had Jack Daniels
your
number 6?
husband.
It's more expensive. It ain't that cheap bullshit that your fucking stupid ass in the fucking hills fucking tries to distill. Fucking, you even drink. You're a last thrust baby that fucking was unwanted from the beginning and is a failure at everything you do in life, and you fucking know it. So fucking kick fucking rocks, bro.
Why are you a bitch?
You say, why are you a bitch?
Who are you talking to?
Girlfriend is dumping. Aha, aha.
No. Why are you saying this to me? Are you on drugs? Hello, put your husband on the line.
Hey, what's up?
Look at me, I'm a real boy. Oh. Give him the telephone.
Hey, what's up? BJ, I'm just on here trying to suck some dick.
Yes. Please.
I got him to hang up.
I don't think that he cares for the gay folk much.
I mean, he was extremely terrified at the gay individual before, but as soon as he heard what sounded to be a gay black individual, that was grounds for a hanging up. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Let's make another Pran Funkel. What were you going to say?
None needed.
Hello?
Thank you for calling Caesars Entertainment. Our reservations office is currently closed and will reopen at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please visit our website at www.caesars.com.
Okay. Now this is a number that got a wrong number. This is a while back, so I don't know if this will work. But someone didn't show up to work. Was in danger of being written off the schedule.
Has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 9-1.
Apple butter.
This is Karen. Are you all right?
Yeah, let me see if all this works.
I'm your boss. Yes, I'm at you will not be. Hey, this is hello, Rich. Why? Know what? It is. Pardon?
Okay.
Let's make another call.
All right, there's no other good way to do that.
It's a Pran Funkels phone off hook, phone off hook. Phone off hook, phone off hook, phone off hook. It's very loud. Now this is another possible DLA. This was a van or a comedy place.
The next ask, hey, if we don't get back to you real quick, if you leave a message, call back, because sometimes on this line it goes through again.
Record your message after the tone.
Let's give him a call back.
Call back.
Hey, if we don't get back to you real quick.
What was the beginning of that?
Call back, because sometimes on this line, so we want to make sure we take care of you.
Bop, everybody's back.
Well, it's an apple butter circumference 16-ounce shake.
Chocolate! Now that's an people with a capital C.
Pipe down, Robert. I'm sorry about it, but my wife keeps getting on the phone line and playing these deals. All in all, I've been very disappointed in your family-sensitive news comedy. I hope you'll call me back and prove me wrong, convince me why I should come back.
You gotta look
back. Press 1. To continue recording, press 2. To delete and re-record your message has been deleted.
Shit.
Please re-record your message at the tone.
Chocolate! Now that's an people with a capital C.
All in all, I've been very displeased with your family-sensitive news comedy. Give me a call back and prove me wrong. Convince me to come back to your shows.
You gotta look like cooked spaghetti.
To replay your message, press 1. To continue...
Chocolate! Now that's an people with a capital C.
All in all, I've been very displeased with your family-sensitive news comedy.
and they call back and prove me wrong, and then it's me to come back to your shows.
You're gonna look like cooked spaghetti.
To replay your message,
And their flair. Yeah. I'm going to skip forward in the list. This is Dynamite 800 number. Love you a lot, listeners.
May be recorded. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes.
Every call anybody ever makes may be recorded for surveillance purposes.
Thank you for holding. All representatives are currently assisting other callers. Please remain on the line for the next available representative.
Wow!
Thank you for continuing to hold. We apologize for the delay. A representative should be with you shortly.
They made the donkey kind?
All right, I got a text back. The individual that was told that Magnum was in trouble wants to hang out. So I'm going to send the picture of Magnum in trouble at this point.
I don't got time for this. I'm fucking spending some time with my woman, and fucking you need to fucking quit bugging me. I said, shut the fuck up and leave me alone. I don't know who the fuck you are.
No, don't, that's not nice, man. Do you like this guy?
I find out who the fuck you are, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Feels like I'm talking to Charlie Brown's parents. All right, I'm officially sending the picture of Magnum in trouble. There's a naked man driving a forklift.
Honey.
All right, next on the list. Are you there?
Honey.
Gonna go.
Number may not work. Has that in common with most of them tonight.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I get a little irritated when somebody calls me away from my golf.
Check your blood sugar and check it often.
This one I think will work.
Check it often. Check it often.
Huh?
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
No. 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 No what?
There's another one that probably will answer.
I'm your boss.
Message for
81.
So I'm just going to write you off the schedule, correct?
I was losing my vision.
Thanks.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished.
I'm glad he thanked us. I feel good about that.
I'm Wilfred Brimley, and I'd like to talk to you for a few minutes about diabetes. Kind of relax about the whole thing.
You want to give me something?
Thank you for calling TSC. Please leave a detailed message with your name and phone number, and a team member will get back with you as soon as possible.
Check it often.
Leave your message at the tone. Press pound when finished.
Check it often.
I'm surrounded by people who love me, who care for me, and who want me to feel better. When I don't eat apple pie and I don't eat ice cream and I eat the foods that I'm supposed to eat, I do feel better.
Check it often.
Have a good day.
Thanks for caring about people.
Love you, I want to fancy you.
But I want to tell you.
Check it often.
We're sorry, you have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this recording in error, please check the number and try your call again.
Gonna go, is that correct? They left a cucumber salad in the offloader?
Anderson Vane means nothing to me.
Well, there's a time and place to pull in your pants, but that time isn't right now. Pull up your pants and do a little dance and stop exposing yourself to strangers.
All right. Looks like Cody had to sign off. And I'm trying to get a hold of Patrick so we can wrap the show up. I'm not able to make any calls from where I'm at, so I'm not sure what else we're going to do for now.
Good night, and thank you for this very lovely day. Thank you, too, for helping us at work and at our play. Thank you for our families, for each and every
hot and horny guy.
Forgive us, please, for anything we've done that might offend. Keep us safe and faithful. Tell us what to do. Good night. And thank you for letting us love you. Good night. And thank you for letting us love you.
See you. Bye.